Hi everyone, this is Jennifer from Junk Journals by Jen, where journaling is about the journey. Today I'm going to go over 10 of my favorite tips and tricks for using wallpaper in junk journals. Now there are lots more tips than what I'm going to list, of course. These are just a few of my favorites. I would love to hear in the comments some of your favorite ways to use wallpaper in junk journals, some things that maybe I don't go over. Stay tuned for the end when I cover where I found tons of wallpaper sample books and flip through some of them with you so you can have a peek at them too. Let's get right to it. Number 10 is to use wallpaper as a hiding spot for your journal page. And I sewed this one on to the journal page. You can also glue it on, but what I did was sew it on and then put a tab at the bottom with some lace. And then you lift it up and you've got your journaling spot underneath. Okay, I do this with fabric sometimes too, but it works just as well with the wallpaper. You could glue it just as easily. Now, number 9 is to cut a small design out to use as an embellishment. For example, I'm going to fussy cut this out and use it as an embellishment on this actual hiding spot. So let's do that. Hope you're all doing well here today. It's a very hot day in Texas, of course. We're in the hundreds right now. I love everybody always tells me, yeah, but isn't it a dry heat? No, I live in Houston. It's not a dry heat at all. We're close to the Gulf. It's very, what's the word nobody likes? Moist. No, it's a wet heat. Okay, so there's a little Eiffel Tower. And we can cut that out and then just put that right on there for a little embellishment. I'll just use my glue stick here to stick that on. We could put some words on there too. How about today is full of possibilities? There. That makes that so cute. Number 8 is to make a pocket out of wallpaper like this one. And I just made a regular pocket. I didn't reinforce it or anything. This wallpaper is pretty sturdy the way it is. But I just cut out a regular shaped pocket and embellished it a little bit. And you've got a great, very durable pocket for your journal. I hope you're finding value here today. So please go ahead and hit the like button. I really appreciate it if you do that. Helps YouTube spread my content so we can grow our community. Number 7 is to cut out a design to use as a tuck spot. And let me show you what I mean. I've taken this piece of wallpaper and backed it onto a piece of cardstock to make it really thick. And then I'm just going to cut around the flower shape to make a tuck spot. This will make more sense, I think, once I show it to you in the book. I don't really need to cut all the bottom out because I'm going to cut it off into a squared off corner. So let's see how that looks. This page. There, like that. That's just what I had in mind. And then we glue it down on two sides and we have a perfect little tuck spot, which I just love that. I think that's beautiful. So we've got our tuck spot down. Okay. Number 6 is to make scrap notebooks. And I just took scraps from the little projects that I did here today. You can sew or glue these. I did try to sew them and I ran into an issue sewing this many pieces of wallpaper at once. Maybe if you only sewed 3 together, it would be fine, but I sewed 5 of them and my machine balked at it a little bit. So I would suggest gluing these, but you can glue the tops of these together, which is what I ended up doing. And then I glued a piece of lace across the top to make it look finished and a little button. But the idea is to give them some wallpaper that they can tear off and use however they want in their projects. So it's a little notebook of wallpaper samples. I thought it was really cute. And you could just put this in with a paper clip, like a big paper clip or something. I thought would be cute. Something like that. Okay. Number 5 is journaling cards. And I've got this one here. I've used a piece of wallpaper and then I glued on the back some coffee dyed paper. And I thought it was so pretty. I didn't decorate it any because the wallpaper itself was such a pretty pattern. I just left it that way. I did do a zigzag stitch around the outside edges here. Pretty wonky, but that's okay. It just adds to the charm. So number 7 is, I'm going backwards. Number 5 is journaling cards. Number 4 is to make tags. And this is just a regular journaling tag that I took a piece of wallpaper and folded it in half. And then I folded it over and glued it and rounded off the edges. I used a piece of lace on the bottom and a piece of lace, smaller lace at the top to tie it off. And I used a little flat hole punch to punch the hole. A little bit of embellishments here, a butterfly, some thread, and then it says live, create, tell the story. And it's a very sturdy little tag. Okay, number 4 is to make a tag. The third tip is to make an envelope. And that tag, of course, you can stick it in any pocket or paper clip it in. There we go. Number 3 is an envelope. And I took like an 8 by 11 size piece of wallpaper and folded it up and then punched holes, folded it up like an envelope and punched holes in the side and across the top and used ribbon to decoratively tie it together. If you'd like to see how to do that, I could do a tutorial. If you're interested, just put a comment below. And then I used one of my clusters from my cluster book on the top to decorate it with a little bit more. And that's what that looks like. I thought the wallpaper was really cute as an envelope. Tip number 3 are envelopes. Number 2 are these adorable little notebooks. And it's just a simple notebook with a little cluster decorating the front. And then it's got some coffee dye, some avocado dye, and some darker avocado dyed paper in it for writing. And I even liked how it has the pattern of the wallpaper on the back here on the inside. I thought that was cute. And I'll show you how to make these real quick. And this didn't take any sewing. You could sew down the middle, but I used a stapler. And I have a long reach stapler. I'll show you that right now. Let me show you how to make one of those. First of all, you need some scrap papers, which I've already got some left from earlier. So I'm going to cut this notebook to fit those. And I'm going to use this piece of wallpaper. And I think I want to use this bottom part. And I'm going to do a pocket on this one. So I need a pocket and then probably that much. You know I don't measure. I'm allergic. I'm allergic to measuring, but we'll cut it to about right there. Halfway mark. I'm so excited about these wallpaper books. I've got some journals to make for sure. Okay, I didn't leave much room on this one to fold it over, so looks like we will be not making a pocket one, but that's okay. We'll just be making a regular notebook. Couldn't be any easier. We're just going to cut it a little bit longer than what we think we need just to cover it. Okay, fold this in half. Fold these in half. I get for talking while I'm crafting. It's hard not to if you're making a video. But that's the reality of it. Sometimes things come out wonderfully. Sometimes we have to pivot and change our plans. And that doesn't change just because we're videotaping. I mean, I would be lying if I said all my stuff comes out perfectly every time. Let me get my big stapler. Now, I didn't have one of these for the longest time, and I didn't have a sewing machine either. I turn this inside out so we have the pretty side of the staples on the outside, and I just do 3 staples. If you do not have one and you don't want to sew, you can use a regular staple and use something soft to staple it into, and then just fold your staples down with your thumbnail or a bone folder, or your scissors or something. So there's always a way. You shouldn't let not having a supply stop you from doing anything. And then I'm going to round the edges on this with the 1/4 inch. And again, if you don't have a corner chomper like this one, you can use a dime or a nickel or something and trace it and then cut around. So we've got a basic little notebook with, we've got our avocado dyed paper and our deep avocado dyed paper and some coffee dyed paper. And then I'm going to put a little embellishment on there just to dress it up. That would be super cute. Let's see what we got. That would be cute too. It says wish. Oh, this one also. I think we're going to have to do this one. I love this cluster book. It's so easy just to tear something out when you're ready. Then just tear it down to what you need. I don't need any of that blue on there. Right there. We're just gonna glue this on. We could ink the edges. We could do whatever we want with it. I'll link these cluster books below. If you haven't seen it, take a look at it. It's a really fun, useful project that I encourage everybody to make. I've gotten so much use out of them. All right, so there's how you make that. And last, but certainly not least, I wanted to talk a little bit about how to get a hold of these while I flip through. One of them, let me raise this up a little so you can see. Okay, I started looking several months ago and started calling wallpaper companies and didn't have any luck. Most of them told me they do everything online or they were just installers. I mean, I just went down the list and started calling people, but, well, it's so pretty. It's hard to talk and not look at these. I did find the best place to find them was local paint stores. I don't know if I'm supposed to say Sherwin-Williams online or on YouTube or not, but that's where I got these from. I got 19 books. They were discontinuing them. I don't know if they have any anymore. The store I was at was throwing them away and let me have as many as I wanted. So I have a lot. I don't know if any of the stores have them anymore or not, but it would definitely be worth looking or looking at other paint stores. It was definitely worth it. What a blessing. I haven't even carried them all in from the car yet. I have several in here. I just wanted to get this video made so I could tell you where to get them before it was maybe too late. And I'm happy to do a flip through of some more of them. If you want to see that, please leave that in the comments as well. Oh, that's beautiful. Some of these I see as great journal covers. These ones with the bigger prints, I think, would be just wonderful. Like that. That would be a wonderful journal cover. This one too. That's beautiful. pretty. Okay, there's that book. I'll show you one more real quick and then we'll be out of here for today. That one was called Impressionist. This one is Reflections. This one feels, it's very textured. Let's see here, I missed one. Oh, so pretty. This would be a great focal point. This one's really textured. This would be very cool as something in a journal. So would this. Oh, wow. What a beautiful botanical journal cover. I wish you could feel them. The texture is half the fun. This one has some silver in it. I don't know if you can see it. It's sparkly. So is this. Another thing is a lot of them have, like this, really heavy cardstock in them that I can use. This fish is very pretty. It's koi fish. Straighten that a little. Got this koi fish in other colors, looks like. This would be a beautiful, really cool background for something in a steampunk journal, maybe. Wow, this is neat. This is chill. I better hurry up. I see this as a background page with maybe an owl or some mushrooms or some kind of forest scene on it. These would be really cool wallets or purses or something like that. Same here. Love this forest scene. This reminds me of tires. Again, a great botanical journal cover. Oh, I love this koi fish. So cute. This reminds me of shower tile. Okay, that's our second one. Well, here's what all we've done today. We've got envelopes, notebook, a tag, journaling cards, notepad, another notebook, and of course the tuck spot in our in my journal already. That's 10 of my favorite tips and tricks for using wallpaper and my tip for where to find it. Remember to subscribe if you haven't already done so, and come visit me at my Etsy shop, which is linked below. Take care until next time. Bye, everybody.